Hello friends, we're Lucy McConnell and Erica Penrod. We're authors and your hosts here at Angels Unscripted. This season, we're shifting gears and starting a new journey. We don't have it all figured out. We're writing and talking as we go. And we're inviting you into the stories behind the stories. We hope you'll come with us. This is season 3. Welcome to the ride. Hello and welcome back to Angels Unscripted. I'm your host, Lucy McConnell, with my co-host, Erica Penrod, and we are so excited to have you here today because we are talking about one of our favorite subjects, which is
creation.
Creation.
Meaning like where thoughts become things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm like, it's a big, huge thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, what words do I want to use? Thoughts become things. That's definitely a phrase that I love.
Yes.
But yes.
Oh, yes.
So creating.
Yeah.
So
there's so many different routes we could take on this today too. I think we could talk about, first let's talk about the, like some evidence of the thoughts becoming things that are in our world that everybody can see. Let's go there.
Cars.
Cars. Okay, explain cars as thoughts were things. Thoughts become things.
Well, I love the idea that when somebody just thought, I can create this car, and it had to start somewhere, and then people assumed this person was crazy. Who is it that Ford?
Well, Ford did the assembly line to create cars. Yeah.
Yeah.
We can go
I'm
with
like,
Ford.
I don't even know. That's bad. Anyway, but the idea. I might have to start over. It will be fine.
I can cut this.
Come get into our podcast.
I am stalling.
She just cleaned stalls. So
good. It's okay.
Thank
Okay,
you.
who did create cars?
Who created cars? While we're on a break.
I know. I'm like, we got to start over
Okay.
because I didn't even know that.
Who invented?
Who invented the automobile?
Am I in
Automobile?
the shower? Is that too much?
No, it should be fine.
What about
We can
you?
shut these doors
Who
too.
invented the automobile?
Do you want us to shut the doors?
No, she'll go in the shower and shut the door and we won't hear her.
Will you hear the AC? Because I can. Is that the AC?
That's the AC. Carl Benz, as in Mercedes-Benz.
Really?
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
we're
first
starting. What
practical.
Microwave to heat up some noodles, or is that too loud?
Too loud.
Okay.
Shower first. Noodles second.
I'll do the same.
We'll be done in quick. Well,
Yeah.
maybe let's not talk about who invented
It's okay,
cars.
Benz.
Okay.
That's okay. Mercedes-Benz. I mean, his
Yeah.
vehicles are known as
Okay.
one of the most...
Do you want to just start over?
Okay, so we're just going to do this.
Let's-
And we're going to say... All right, Erica, explain to us how cars were thoughts that become things.
That is a loaded question because I just said look up and see who invented
No, we're trying
cars.
to say that we didn't look it up.
Oh.
Like, we're trying to do this as though...
Well,
okay,
I don't even know who invented the car.
It was Carl Benz.
Okay, thank you.
Carl Benz,
But
as
what
in-
I know is that was a thought someone
thought.
had
Yep.
because there were horses and wagons, and someone had a thought about creating a vehicle. And so I love the idea that everything around us, a plane,
An airplane.
an airplane,
Wright
I mean,
brothers.
everything we have was a thought.
Yeah, it was all a thought. Like, even these microphones,
Yeah.
the pen, a pencil, like...
Yeah.
Literally everything that you look at, touch, hold, anything was a thought before it became a thing.
Right.
So,
And so I think sometimes it's easy for us to look at these things that we use in our life that are so helpful and like huge, monumental, like a car. And we think, well, that's great, but that was them. But that's not true.
right.
Every single one of us have thoughts that we
In
are
our head.
supposed to use to create.
If you can
A beautiful
think,
life.
you can create.
Right.
Literally, if you can
Right.
think, you can create. So,
Yes.
so never ever tell yourself, "Well, I'm not creative." If you can think, you can create. So,
Yeah.
So, after like the idea of obviously cars evolved, right? But how in your life, how has the evolution of the vehicle affected, or how have you seen it throughout your life?
Okay, so I was listening to Bob Proctor the other day, and he was talking about how this very thing that like thoughts become things, and that's how everything's created. But he said the best way to travel hasn't even been invented yet.
That's incredible.
And I'm like, well, it's pretty nice the way that it
We've
is
got
right
a
now.
lot of really good
but
ways to
I
travel.
got thinking about that, and I was going down the freeway,
Yeah.
and back in the old days when I was a teenager, I remembered that the speed on the freeway, it was like 55, and then there was a section that changed to 65. Like 65 was the fast.
That was the fastest. And if you went over.
Yeah. So that was the speed limit then. And I was in my car the other day, and it's
on the same freeway.
On the same freeway, and it's 75 or 70 and 80.
Yeah.
Or no.
80 is the top.
80 is the
80
top.
is the top.
So, yeah. So I think in our section, it's like it goes from 70 to 75, but like if you head south, then it changes to 80.
Yep.
So roughly 80 miles per hour is the fastest. And I got thinking about that. I'm like, that changed in my lifetime. Just the speed limit from then, because the cars came like from that many years. How long have I been driving? A lot of years, decades ago. But they've come that far within that amount of time.
Okay,
that's amazing.
let me tell you the cutest story.
Okay.
So my husband's grandma, she has passed away. She passed away last year, and she, on her first date with Craig's grandpa, they picked her up in his friend's car, and his friend drove 25 miles per hour. She covered her face and curled into her future husband in fear that they were all going to die.
I love it.
Yes.
But that's the point. Like, if it's changed that much, like if I can look at it and see this has changed. Well, I mean, even our phones, there's, cell phones, like everything.
I have another really cute grandma story.
Tell another grandma story.
My great-grandma was a telephone operator in southern Utah. And people, I don't know if anybody has seen the old videos of the ladies sitting in front of the switchboard.
Wires,
And you pull one wire out and you connect it to the other one, and then those two can talk. And yes, that was her job in her lifetime before she passed. I had a cell phone.
Yeah.
And if you can think, oh my goodness, the progression of all of this.
Yes.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Let me throw out another amazing progression. I have
Telephone
one
story?
more. No, it's not, and it's not a grandma story. No, but think about books. I mean, I love books, and we write books, and books are our jam. Well, the written word used to be carved into stone or on a rock wall, or and then they invented paper. Right. Which was like papyrus, and so you could write it, and it could be passed around and lightweightly. And then there were thousands of years before books became, but they were handwritten books, and they took years and years to transcribe. And like having one was an rich people experience, and then or an elitist thing. And then the printing press was invented, and now you have books for the masses. But the time it took to print several copies, it was like 3 to 4 months to literally just print it, like set the type and whatever, and then bind it and so forth and so on. And so it was still kind of a rich man's game. And these days I can download on Kindle Unlimited books per month on my phone. Yeah. The written word is just like, we live in an incredible time.
We do. And every person has the ability to create something. And
to add to this world.
Yeah. Like we've talked about this before, and as I discovered what my talents were, like my whole life I've been like, well, what's my talent? Wait, what is it? I mean, I can be nice to people. Like, is that my talent? Like, I don't know. Yeah. But as I have gotten older and discovered that like writing is definitely one of them, and then organizing, which I just discovered a few years ago, I would probably in my younger self put those down a little bit, like they're not as important or not as like, what would be the word, like you don't grow up and think like I want to be an organizer, you know what I mean? Like it's just
there are some very sweet, wonderful people out there right now
that
who are growing up who think I want to be an organizer when I grow up, and you do it, friend.
But I mean, it's amazing. But what I'm saying is, now that I know that was put in me for a reason, for me to create, for me to help
create order. I love it.
And help people,
and peace,
and to use my talents. Like now, I love that. And so when I hear about other people that have, I have a friend, a great friend that's a nurse anesthetist, and she's like calls me from the OR sometime, and I'm like, what are you doing? You know, and
Yeah.
she'll be like, okay, let me tell you. And I'm like, wait, what are you doing? Like, you know, and
Yeah. She's like, I'm just saving
such
a life while I'm talking to you really quick.
Such a brilliant career.
Yeah.
And I don't feel less than that,
Right.
you know, because we're all different. I just realized, did I say her job right? Nurse.
Esthetician?
No.
No.
Nurse anesthetist.
Anesthesiologist?
She's not.
But she's not an
she's
anesthesiologist,
the one,
but she's
yeah.
the nurse version
I know
of an
I don't even
anesthesiologist.
know if that's the right word.
I'm
We
like-
may need to edit.
We might have to look that one up too.
I know.
Today's a day to look things up.
Yeah. So I love it though, because it helps me feel good about who I am and that God created all of us as individuals.
Yes.
Okay. Now I always like to wrap up what we're talking about and applying it to Gritstone.
I'm like, well, we talked about like the technology and things, but I want to throw out the creation of the people around you and the family and the life that you have. And we literally create our own worlds, and we talked about that before. But there's just, I have to say, words create worlds. So the words you use create the world you live in. And
Ooh, I like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so once I realized that, all of a sudden I realized that I needed to change a lot of my words. And I'm still not great. Now I'm working on tone more than word choice. But there is a friend we both have who is a master at using her words to create a beautiful life. Not just for her, but for anybody who comes in contact with her. They leave feeling more than
Yes.
when she's with them. And it's because she creates this circle around you.
She only uses good words.
She only uses good words. And she's
I told her
amazing.
that, and she's like, "Oh, that was really nice."
You're
And
like-
even then, she's still
throwing it,
uses
like,
good
giving it back to
words.
you.
I'm like, she said something, and I was like, "Well, I don't expect any less. You only use the good words."
Yep.
And she was like, "That's so nice." I'm like, "It's so
It's
true."
so true. I know, it's true. But yes, so the world we create for ourselves to live in is created through the words that we use. So
Yeah.
if you would like to improve your world, improve your words. So, and I
like
just
that.
like, it can be as simple as telling people that you're appreciative of them. It's the gratitudes that you say out loud. It's using please and thank yous. Those are just starts. Like, that's starting. Start there and then
Yeah.
grow.
Well, and I love it because it goes from thoughts to your words, and so you're creating from your thoughts to your words, and then
it
your
becomes
words.
a physical vibration.
Yes, yeah.
So I don't know if anybody knows this, but your vocal cords work on vibration. You are literally creating. This is a creation box. Your vocal cords are a creation box, and so when you say things out loud, you are sending that vibration out into the universe,
I love it.
and it's amazing. So
Yeah.
I just wanted to throw that out there before we wrap up. But yes,
Okay, so speaking of creation and tying it to Gritstone.
Yes.
Okay, so we had the idea of what we were going to do with this series, right?
Yep.
Gritstone Ranch. We've been working with it for several months now, and we knew the basics. We've built a world. We've done like ancestors. We have
we've branded.
We've branded.
some
We've
time
done
working on the
a lot of
branding.
work with this, and we finally got to the point where we put the outline together, and then we built this whole story.
Yes.
In fact, we have several books already ready because
that are percolating.
Yes. Storylines, and
Because our side characters are that real.
Yeah.
That it's like, oh, she has a whole complete story, her
Yes.
very own.
Yes. And we've taken the time to think this through and to develop the characters, the
Yes.
side characters, to some degree so that we can take their story.
Yep.
But I love the idea that we created this beautiful outline, and it was really fun to put it
Oh my
together.
gosh. So we're sitting there and we're working on this, and we'd been at it for like an hour and a half, and Erica turns to me and goes, "Can you believe this is our job?" I was like, I know. This
It's
is the
so
best job
Well,
ever.
and this is the first time I've ever co-authored.
Yeah.
So this is a new experience for me, and it's been so fun because
is so fun.
you just get so excited because you're both in this world, and now
literally, we are now in a world together that we
Yeah,
created.
created.
Isn't that the coolest thing?
I know.
Like, I
Yeah.
love that.
So I love it. I love that we've taken this story, this thought that we had about this story, and then we created an outline, and now it's coming into fruition.
Yes.
We've got characters. I just told her I was at the National High School Rodeo Finals, and I was walking through the booths, and I heard
Over the
a
loud-
name called over the loudspeaker, and it was the name of one of our characters that we had just written about.
And we had
a
like
couple
work
days
to come to that name.
Yeah.
We were like, this is
and
important.
I heard that name and I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy.
Yeah.
This is so cool though.
It is so much fun.
Yeah, I
To
love it.
see
I
our
love
world.
Yeah.
Like that it bleeds into real, like our lives, because it is literally becoming
Yeah.
a thing.
Yep.
It's literally becoming a thing, and I love it.
Yeah.
I'm so excited about
go
it.
create. Like
Go create something.
Yeah,
It
whatever.
doesn't. I mean, we talk about books. We are writers.
Yeah.
We are. That's what we do. But there are so many different ways to create. So many amazing things.
Yeah.
and
Like if you have a
these-
thought, don't shoot it down. Like if it's going to make your world a little better, a little brighter, or somebody else's, and it can be the most simple thing, go with it. Like challenge yourself to go with the thought. If you want it, that's all you need.
Yeah, all you need. Oh, tell them the want. I think we talked about it before we
like
started.
love your desire, like that kind of thing. Like like Bob Proctor says, if you want something, the only prerequisite is you have to want it.
You have to want.
Like you just have to want it. And if it's something that is good, something that will build the world, will build your life, even through function, even through relationships, whatever.
Yep.
If you want it, that's enough.
Yep.
So
Oh,
I love that idea.
It's
Go
the
with
only
that
qualification.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm good at wanting that.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. This is us. You can tell we are very excited about all of this stuff, and we love it so much, and we love seeing things that we are creating become thoughts, become things.
Yes.
So anyway, we hope you have a really great week. Like and subscribe and share this podcast with somebody who you think is a creator. And let's get this world creating. We have some amazing things to come up with. So we'll see you next week. Thanks.